Good morning, Tyler and Emily. Today in our math lesson, we're going to be doing proportional reasoning and ratios. So a ratio is a comparison between two values. They tell us how much of one thing there is compared to another. And a proportion is a comparison between two ratios. So in this example, we're comparing this dog and this dog, the height and this height. So 10 and 20 goes in a fraction, and 15 and 30 goes in a fraction. Then we cross multiply. So the top one here multiplies with the bottom one here. Then we take our calculator. So we're going to do 10 times 30 equals 300. That goes on the bottom. It becomes the denominator. And then we have to multiply 20 by 15. So 20 times 15 equals, look at that, 300. So this equals 1. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So in the second example, a builder has found he can arrange work cubicles at the employee's best if the ratio between the length and the width of the room is 3-to-2. If a room is 6 meters long, how wide should it be? So now we're trying to find something. When we're trying to find something, we're trying to find the x. So we're going to look at the length and the width. So if 3-to ratio here, maybe get into a fraction. And then if it's 6 meters, we need to look for the x on the bottom. We do a cross multiply. You get a 3x over 3 equals 12 over 3. So now we have to just get the x. When you finish your multiplying, you have to make your x be on one side. You follow the steps. X equals 6 times 2 divided by 3. Do your multiplication first. X equals 12 divided by 3. X equals 4 meters. You can also do it 3x over 12. To make your x, you have to take 3 times and you move it to 3 divide. And you get x equals 4. In the second example, we have a 2-stroke engine that requires you to mix oil with fuel. The ratio of gasoline to oil that is needed is 40 parts of gas to 1 part of oil. A fuel can holds 8 liters of gas. How much oil shall be added to the gas for the correct ratio? So your gas is 40 parts to 1 part. And you have a can that can hold 8 liters. And your x is the amount of oil you need. So your 40 cross multiply makes 40x. And 1 times 8 makes 8. Now you have to take the 8 and divide it by the 40. It's always the denominator by the numerator. X equals 0.2. That's how much oil should be added to the gas to get the correct ratio. Another example. If the salmon costs $1.89 for 100 grams, how much will it cost to buy 250 grams of salmon? Now, see how your x here is in a different place? So your $1.89 over 100 grams is your first part here. And then they want to know the cost. So your cost is going to be on the top with the cost here. To buy 250 grams will be on the bottom. We do our cross multiply. We get to here, so we take 472.5 needs to be divided by the 100. you get 4.725 that we rounded up to 4.73, because when we go to the store, we don't pay 4.725. We would pay 4.73. And the last example, the local plumbing store sells 100 copper plates, pipe straps for $4.97. You estimated that you require 75 of them. So how much are you going to pay for 75? So you get your $4.97 on the top for 100. And you want 75, so that goes on the bottom, and the price is going to go on the top. That's your X that we're looking for. Cross multiply. You get 372.75 when you do 4.97 times 75. You get 372.75. And then 100x. So it's divided by 100 equals 3.73. That's how much you'd pay for 75 straps. So you're gonna try some. At my favorite bakery, a dozen, which is 12 rolls, costs $5. How much does it cost for one roll? You're going to take your amount, 12 rolls, $5, one roll, X. So you're basically dividing 12 by $5, because it's going to be $5, 12x. Now you get the x, you have to do a division from the 12. So it's going to be x equals 5 divided by 12, which is going to be, on our calculator, 41.6. So it's going to be 0.42 cents each. So now you have the rest of the questions, 2, 3, and then we have some more here. You have to reduce the following, convert them to a decimal that we had just went over on the first lesson. Also these converting, and then solve these statements, but they're not statements, they're just the questions where you have to cross multiply. Okay? So get these done. You'll be on the fridge for you to do. Thank you.